if you would like to, sure, I would do that with you if you really want to do it.
Well, I mean, it's not an enthusiastic yes, but I guess I'll just take what I can get. I guess I'll take the scraps you're throwing me these days, huh?
You shaved your head. You look so handsome.
Thank you. It does help to have a partner who's a barber, and he just cuts my hair for me, and it feels nice.
Back in the day, Bob used to be old Patchy McPatcherson.
But nowadays, she's cleaning.
And I used to offer to shave your head for you. Oh my God, look what I'm opening.
Oh my God, Monet. Are they paying you on the side? Are you getting extra? Jesus Christ.
I'm getting a little kickback, girl.
I was like, are you getting some little extra I don't know about?
Can I tell you? So, one of my little regulars,
don't drink it. Monet about to lose her contract, y'all. Look, y'all, Monet about to lose her little deal. Oh shit! My neighbor about to lose her little Cardi B deal. I talked to the director of your Pepsi commercial, by the way, the other day.
Say his first name.
I don't remember his name, but he was like, I directed Monet in the Cardi B video. I don't know his name.
His name is Will. Will Speck. Okay,
I believe you.
Where did you meet him?
In business meetings and stuff.
Can you, Bob, give me something? And I was like, I met him somewhere at some time, at some place.
I gave you all I can give you, honey. Okay, honey.
Is he directing you something?
No. I met him on Grindr. You happy?
No, you did not. He's such a liar.
What? You think I couldn't pull him? Is that what it is? You think I couldn't pull Will?
Will doesn't. I know for a fact. Will does not do that stuff.
How you know? Y'all best buddies? Monet be swearing she best buddies with Eric. You be swearing you everybody little best Judy. You don't know what Will be up to. You don't know what Will be doing. You don't know what Will's life is, honey. You don't know Will's
Will. Oh my God. This watermelon lemonade is so good.
Oh my God. It's the Vizzy commercial for me. Honey. I cannot. Every time we sit down. Can I tell you right, honestly, since we're doing completely unbranded commercials, like unpaid commercials, can I just say right now that because of these little Factor meals, this is completely unbranded. Factor, if y'all want to get it popping for me, let me know. I have been eating healthier and more consistent than I have ever, eating more vegetables and healthier than I ever have my entire life.
Should I do this? Should I do it too? I mean, you pulled that little one out the fridge and it was frozen, so I couldn't tell. But the frozen sauce looked kind of good. Like, you know how when you see a good sauce, you know a good sauce when you see one.
They're not frozen. So that's the thing. They are never frozen. It comes to you cooked and you refrigerate it, and then you have to eat it within a week. And they're really good. Even Zach, my roommate, because I accidentally ordered some that weren't. I don't know if I told you this, but I had this whole.
You did.
I accidentally ordered like over half of them weren't even keto. They were sending me fucking pancakes. I was like, I get to eat pancakes, and then I looked at the carbs and I was like, 73. Jesus. And I went back and realized that only some of them were keto. Thanks, Factor. And then Zach was like, "Yo, these are." He didn't say "yo." He was like, "Oh my God, these are amazing." Like, they were and I was like, "Yeah, they're so good."
Okay, but like, what's good? Like, it also. Well, I will say this: the portion did not look very good. The portion looked real small.
I didn't think. I mean, I find it to be. I mean, it's not a massive heaping of food. It is like a chicken breast, and then like over some mashed cauliflower or zucchini noodles. Or I had a jalapeno burger over cauliflower mash. Yeah, it was a jalapeno burger. So it was a burger with jalapenos over cauliflower mash and some, I think like some zucchini on the side.
Okay, I'm not trying to do a thing. So it was like a meat burger.
It was a
with
burger.
Jalapenos.
It was just a burger patty, and there were jalapenos and cauliflower mash. So just imagine a burger patty.
No,
you know what a burger patty looks like?
You're saying
with
burger
beef.
Wrong. I swear. Okay, thank you.
What do you think I'm saying? Burger.
Because you can say a chicken, you can say a chicken burger. You can say a Beyond Burger. You can say a bison burger. But you're saying a jalapeno burger, so it's making me think that it's like a vegan
burger made of jalapenos.
I mean, I Stranger Things, girl. I don't know what you up to with this keto shit.
Well, anyway, I don't think you'd want to eat that many jalapenos on the keto diet. Because
I wouldn't, but maybe it like burns the fat inside.
No,
I don't know.
I think that jalapenos themselves have a few carbs in it, which is why there are only 2 little jalapeno slices on it, and maybe some diced up in the cauliflower mash. But you have to be really specific. You can eat green bell peppers, but you can't eat red bell peppers. It's like so specific.
What? Oh my God, that's too much. See, I cannot think that hard about my food. That's too much.
That's why I'm not thinking about it. I just order off of the Factor keto meal. And girl, everyone's like, girl, you've been losing weight. And I'm like, honestly, I've just literally just been eating these and I'm eating more than I've ever eaten. And I feel satiated. I'm like, honestly, and I'm not being paid to say that. I pay them.
I will say you were looking squinty. You are giving you're giving me girl. She's making her comeback. She's looking. Them arms looking real svelte.
You gagging, honey?
When you told me the other day that you have worked out, you literally worked out one time since October. I nearly fell off my fucking chair.
Well, I did go. I walked up Runyon Canyon once, and I walked up Fryman Canyon once, and I wasn't kind of those workouts. For me, I think a workout. When I think workout, I think like workout clothes, jogging, running, push-ups. That's what I think about working out.
Like sweating, yeah.
Yeah, and I did. I was sweating after Runyon Canyon, girl. I was fucked up. Runyon Canyon, girl. Runyon Canyon fucked me up. Next time you come to visit, we're gonna take the hard path. Runyon Canyon really got me.
There's a hard path?
Yeah, there's a hard path and easy path. And I was talking shit to Zach, and I was like, girl, I'm going to fucking go up. I'm going to do it in twice the time you do it. I'm going to be skipping. And girl, I wasn't even at the I was just walking up the hill, like the street leading up to the canyon. I was like, my back hurts. I didn't say it. I was like, bitch, my back hurts. Like, my back hurts.
I will say, people in LA are obsessed with Runyon Canyon. You look at all the LA gays. They're always like, yeah, I'm just like up on Runyon this Saturday. Oh my God, I just needed this. I just needed this day to really just reconnect with myself. And thank you, Runyon. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I think they do it because Runyon Canyon is a way to feel like you're kind of in nature, but it's also a way to be social and work out while being outdoors.
Social?
Yeah, because there's a lot of, like, I mean, every time I'm going to Runyon Canyon, I've run into like two people I knew. Every single time. And it's usually Pete from WoW.
Oh yeah, Petey. Have you seen Petey's little videos where he's like doing his little
dances?
Dancing on the?
Yeah, he's so cute.
He's so cute.
Yeah,
you know, a few years ago, his like nudes leaked.
I
all over the
know.
internet.
We're not gonna tell everyone to go looking for them on a Jesus Christ. Damn, Mo. Oh my God.
I feel like he like came out. He did like an Instagram like story, so they're like, yeah. Honey, it is what it is, and
no.
I mean,
I don't think Pete talks like that. It is what it is. Yo, my nigga, it is what it is. It did what it did. My news dropped. That's cool. I got a mixtape coming too. Pick that shit up too, son.
Well, you know what it is? I think that also he has nothing to be embarrassed about. He looks great in the picture. So why wouldn't he want to celebrate himself? He did.
I know. I'm just not. I don't want to tell everyone to go looking at this man's. You are messy. She's a messy queen. Such
I'm the
messy
bitch.
One. She's a messy queen.
Bob, I want to get a chest piece. Okay, tattoos I want to get. I want to get a little like chest moment. And I also want to get like, I want a hood bitch thigh like side.
A thigh hip to thigh piece. Yeah, like Cardi B.
No. Hip to like back. Like I want like a hood tattoo like that.
I mean, I think that eventually I want to get some more on my hands. I want to get my knuckles tattooed eventually.
Oh my God, you want to be like me so bad. Yes.
Well, okay, first of all, I had hand tattoos before you. Literally, when you, what are you doing? Not getting high.
Hot.
Not getting high. Not getting high. Not doing whippets. When I met you, I had hand tattoos. I want to make that very clear.
No.
Yes, I've had these tattoos on my hand literally since you met me. The eyelash and eyebrows have been on my hand since you met me. I've had these for a very long time.
Are you sure? I don't know if that's true,
Girl,
Bob.
me and Frosty got these tattoos years ago. I've had this for a very long time. A very long time. And then after my break from getting tattoos, I went and got Butch Queen after Drag Race, and I got the Fish after Drag Race. But I want to get my I've been getting my hand tattooed for years. And I'm going to get
tattoos. I love them.
And I'm going to eventually, much to my mother's chagrin, I am getting my neck tattooed.
Bob, what are you going to... Okay, what is the idea for your neck? Please tell me.
Maybe like I like lines. Just like thick lines,
Bob,
like
do
bars.
not get thick line. No. Look at Jacob. Jacob is upset. You're just upset.
Jacob is responding to you. Jacob's not responding to
Jacob, who you responding to? Jacob, blink once if it's me, blink twice if it's Bob.
Jacob's acting like he don't like his thing's not working. Jacob is responding to you. I promise you.
He is responding to you.
Jacob's acting like he's frozen. Jacob, we know you're not frozen. This is not Jacob's first time hearing about my desire to have a neck tattoo. He's responding to you, being like, "Why are you acting so wild that?" Bob
I don't think so. I think you mentioned before, and Jacob was probably, you probably wouldn't even notice, and Jacob's probably like,
well,
crazy.
Jacob's being messy and not answering, but it would make my life a lot easier if he would just.
Sorry, your neck tattoo idea is bars?
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to get bars on my neck.
Thank you, Jacob.
Is that what you were responding to? Were you responding to me wanting bars on my neck?
No, I thought you were going to go for like a duck or something.
No, I have a duck already.
Interesting. Oh, well,
I think Jacob just proved my point. But anyway, Bob, I feel
also,
like
this is also not coming from the bitch who has pounds and currency that she has never even touched in her life on her hands.
That is not true. I've been to Korea and I definitely had wands. I touch dollars every day, bitch. Pounds. I literally live in the UK, and pesos. I've been to Mexico many a time, bitch. So what the fuck are you talking about?
You know good and damn well when you got that tattoo, you had to look up what a wand was, and you know it's true.
That is not true. That is not true.
No. You was not about your ones and twos before you got that tattoo.
I do want. Okay, so what I want to add? I want to add like the scent symbol here, and then my tattoo guy Maya Bailey, who did this one and this one, he's gonna do like a Black Panther Basquiat crown situation, like to fill this all in here.
I mean, I would recommend you not get from someone who has trademark images on their body. I would really recommend you not get a Basquiat
No, it's not.
tattoo.
No, it's not gonna be Basquiat, like recreating a Basquiat thing, but like the
How are you
essence
pronouncing
of
the name? I don't think, is it pronounced Basquiat? I think it's Basquiat.
Yeah, it is Basquiat. That's what I said. Did
You
I
were
say
saying Basquiat.
Oh, I meant Basquiat. Which I did an interview. Bunny and I had. Who do we have on our podcast? We had somebody. Maybe it was Michael Musto. And he was like, these old fucking queer legends from back in the day, they just used to all just like Naomi Klaus, Basquiat, Bunny, Michael, Musto, Nelson, the guy who has all the videos of Rue. They just used to just fucking chill and kiki and like, it's just so crazy. It was Joey Arias. Saying so many stories about like how Basquiat and Naomi Klaus just used to be in her apartment fucking on her couch and be like, all right, y'all gotta go. Imagine that was just like the everyday life.
It doesn't sound that wild when you think about it. I mean, the idea of RuPaul walking drunk through a bodega seems outrageous to us, but I bet $1 that the lady working at that bodega was like, this nigga come here every fucking Thursday in his little wigs and outfits. Like, the thing is, maybe focus on the fact that right now you and me have been hanging out with some people who are legends in the making. Right now, I'm telling you right now, I'm saying this now out loud, and I really believe this because I've been seeing this guy's work, and I really think that he's going to be a big deal. Elias Matzo is this designer who like just moved to New York City, and I found him on I found out about him because he reposted Black Queer Town Hall. And then when you look at someone's story and then it clicks to their next story. Mm-hmm. Anyway, then the next story was about like a costume he was making. And I was like, this is so wild. And I reached out to him. He was in high school. He was like 17. And I was his first commission, and I think he's going to be like a big deal one day, like one of these big designers. His stuff is so great. His name is Elias Matzo, and you got to look him up. He's from Maine. He lives in New York City now.
I follow him.
You got to get a piece from him.
He came up on my For You page. He had this like cute like boy look or out of not like just a cute
out of drag,
look.
Yeah, and he probably made it. And that's the gag. Was it the black one?
The black one looked like kind of like paint or like
girl. He
like
fucking made that thing. He's like bananas. Like I'm telling you, get into it. He's gonna be the next Domino. He's gonna be like. I think he's gonna work for like one of these. He's gonna be a big deal. He's
currently working with Domino. Do you know that? He's assisting Domino right now.
I know. I connected them.
He made my little. Oh my God! I need to stop. I need to take the word.
Oh, because it wasn't little if you got it.
Anyway, so then tell me.
But yeah,
I already know.
I connected them to Domino, so yeah, I know.
I already know that you're gonna be like, Monet, what are you doing? But like, you and I have had this conversation. Tattoos, they're just ink. They're whatever. I want to get on here. I want to add to my hand pieces. I want to get SZA, Riri, Beyonce, Whitney.
I will tell you what I think right after this break. So here's my thought.
No. Let me say we're back. You always feel you don't run this show. This is our podcast. You don't run this bitch.
I'm the one who did all the paperwork today. I was one at the bank doing our paperwork LLC. Today. Well, I'll tell you what. I was the one doing all the, where you was over there just skipping around town on your little city bike. Yeah, where was you when I needed you? Where were you when I needed you, huh?
But would you be there the way I'm there for you? Today I had a very busy day. I'm on a rom-com podcast. That's it.
For us, Monet, not for you. What did you do for us today? I don't know what you did for yourself today. I do shit for myself every day. What did you do for us today?
I posted in the Patreon on the lens. You don't even know how to even access the lenses.
Okay, I just told you about the lens. First of all, your last lens got us in trouble.
I did not get us in trouble.
Your last lens almost got us some cancel pages. Why you out there?
Okay, my tattoo idea. What do you think?
Okay, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with tattooing people on yourself. Obviously, I have 2 people tattooed on me. I am intrigued by the roster you've made. I mean, I just feel like the idea of one of these ladies, just seems to not quite be at the ranking of the highest one. There's a big discrepancy. And there's nothing, they're all above me. They're all above me. But I think Whitney and SZA are really far from each other.
So they don't have to be. I'm not saying I'm getting the.
I'm just telling you what I think about those. You asked me what I thought. That's what I think. I would think like Whitney, Mariah, Aretha, and like Patti LaBelle. Not like.
Oh no.
You're like Cardi. Monet's like, what do you think about getting like Cardi, Bad Bunny, or Bad Barbie, Lil Pound Cake, and Beethoven? They just don't seem to all be on the same,
Well, they're all women that I think are really great and have really excelled and are really excelling in their craft and their art. And the women that I love, not just their music, not all of them just their music, their aesthetics and like their vibe, and I just like their instruments.
I hate the word vibe so much. I hate that word. It doesn't mean anything. It's like a way to be like, I love your vibe. What do you mean my vibe? What the fuck are you talking about? My vibe. And it's just like the way you are. Like, bitch, be specific.
You're such an old bitch, Bob. A vibe is. I know what a vibe is,
Monet.
I'm saying, but it's a very tangible thing. A vibe is very important. Vibe, like for example, when you and I create together, a big part of that is setting the right, like a good vibe that you and I feel that we can say our wrong and strong ideas and opinions and our great ones and just work together. Like that's all in getting into the like clicking into the vibe. You just
said something that sounds so wild to me. A vibe is a very tangible thing. It's completely intangible. There's nothing tangible, and I don't mean literally. Like I
know.
But
you do mean literally. Like
oh, no, you literally cannot touch a vibe. I do mean it's literally not tangible, but I mean also outside of that, it's also intangible. Like
that's not true. That's not true.
It's completely like it. Everyone has like a different definition of what a vibe is. Vibes are different. I would say you and I have a great rapport. We're very open and honest with each other. I just wouldn't use the word vibe because vibe is just like this big blanket statement where you're like, y'all just vibe. Y'all vibe.
No, like figuratively, a vibe is something you can tap into. Like you can tap into someone's vibe.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Can you say? You know how I know you can't describe a vibe? Try to describe vibe without using the word vibe.
Okay, it's an essence that you tap into to get on the same wavelength as someone so you can be productive and create together.
But can you use any words that really mean
What do you
something?
mean?
Like
I
words,
did. An essence
words.
is
Well, let me
something.
say words that like mean something definitively. For example, when I say if someone says Bob and Monet have a great vibe, I would say we have a great rapport. We know each other very well. We get along. We call each other out when we're wrong. We lift each other up when we're being positive, and we like to joke around. Not stuff like our essences and our vibes are both like flowing, and we both have the same click in the ooh and the ee.
First of all, you sound so. I don't know what your
Sound like
issue
you.
is.
I'm you. That's how you sound. That's you. How long have you had this hoodie?
I've had this hoodie since like 7th grade. I love this hoodie.
Because I have been looking at this hoodie for a long, for a long ass time, girl.
This is Lucky Brand. Did you wear Lucky Brand back in the day? This was Lucky Brand.
I did. I never wore Lucky Brand. No, I didn't really wear any of the like really white brands except maybe Tommy Hilfiger.
Aeropostale.
I definitely did not wear Aeropostale.
American Eagle.
I definitely did not wear American Eagle or Hollister. I didn't wear any of those. I wore the only like really
didn't
white
wear
brand I wore.
Hollister.
Like I wore Tommy Hilfiger and Polo. But also there were lots of white owned companies that black people were wearing, but they were like black companies. Like
So you're yay these three. You're nay on the sizzle. I'm getting it anyway.
I'm not saying no. Okay, I think that
What?
I think Rihanna and Whitney are on the same level?
I mean, vocally, maybe not.
It's not
but,
just vocally. It's like Rihanna and
But Rihanna has achieved things that Whitney never did. So you can't compare the two. Like
Yeah,
you can choose like one lane to compare them, but you can't you can't
Monet,
compare the entire careers to each other.
Lisa Leslie has achieved things that Whitney. You and me have achieved things that Whitney didn't achieve. That is not
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just talking about in terms of stature as divas. Whitney.
Yes. Well.
I think the top
Okay.
like
Well,
the
we
top
can't.
like
Okay.
five
God, look at
divas.
Jacob. Jacob was like, no, slippery slope.
There are, I think that pretty much universally speaking, the top 5 divas are pretty much almost always agreed upon. Like the top 5 divas across the platform, most folks are like, these are the 5.
Well, I never said Rihanna was a diva. I'm just saying that I think that Rihanna has done a lot of prolific things in her career.
Of course, for sure.
Right. So I never said you're creating this litmus that I never asked for or created. You're
You
doing your
asked me
own
my
thing.
opinion, and I'm telling. I did not force this opinion on you. You literally
But I
asked me what I
did-
thought,
okay,
and I'm
okay.
telling you.
I asked you if you like the tattoo. I didn't ask you. Hey Bob, do you
Well,
think
you should have
that
been
all
more
that
fucking
these-
specific. You should have been more specific, then, bitch.
Do you think all 4 of these people have done the same amount of things in their career? I didn't say all that.
Well, in terms of that too, I'm thinking about the 4 together and their bodies of work together, and they're being compared to each other. So it just seems like, you know, those shirts that say blank and blank and blank and blank. If those 4 were on the same shirt, I'd be like, what's the connection? Just Monet likes them. That's the connection.
Yes,
Monet likes them.
literally, that's literally it. Yes, that's
then,
literally
then,
it.
I mean, then you should get the tattoo. It just seems like 4 random artists. It just seems like 4 random ass artists.
What is the
me.
worst tattoo you've seen?
It's of me.
Mine.
It's of,
I'm about
no.
to get.
It's a tattoo of me, and I don't want to drag it because I don't want this person to find out about it.
Ooh.
I don't want this. But there is a tattoo of me, and I don't want to get into too much detail because I don't want this person to find out and be like, "Wow, Bob hates my tattoo of them." But it's a bad tattoo, and honestly, the person has to know.
I've seen it.
It's bad. You know, I'll post it on the Patreon. We'll post it on the Patreon, but y'all have to promise.
They're probably a Patreon. Bob, if this person has a tattoo of you, they probably are a Patreon.
If I post this tattoo in the Patreon, you guys have to promise not to share it outside because I don't want this person to find out I don't like it because I know they probably be hurt.
Well, that's the thing. When people come up with that, because there are a few people that have tattoos of me, and they come up and I always had the same reaction. Well, actually, that's not true. The first 3 or 4 times, you're like, oh my God. Then after that, it becomes like, yeah, girl, people are out here getting tattoos of sponges and soak it up. And like me and my sponge.
Must be nice.
Oh my God. One of those. Oh yeah. So it is a little crazy that people get tattoos like that. But I am also someone like after like my second tattoo, they stopped having like meanings. I'm like, oh, this tattoo means that I could like that stopped. Like since my second one, I'm like, tattoos literally is just ink on your skin. Who gives a fuck what it means?
Yeah, I mean, I have tattoos, but I mean, I don't think it's weird when people get tattoos of people. Again, I have 2 people tattooed on my body this very second, and I'm probably gonna get a few more. And I have, a friend of mine who is just an artist that I really appreciate. He was a cocktail waiter at the restaurant, and I went and got his art tattooed on me. He didn't even know. I just showed up. I was like, "Hey, girl, look what I did."
Work.
And then I have Whoopi Goldberg and Carol Channing tattooed on my forearms.
Oh yeah, let's have all our tattoos. So you have that one. You have Whoopi Goldberg and Carol.
Yeah, you want to go through all mine?
Boom.
I have Whoopi and Carol. I have Butch Queen on the back of my hands. I have a dead fish on my back of my hand. I have eyelash and eyebrows on the back of both hands. Hard ice on my wrist. It's okay to make mistakes on my left forearm. I have a skull on my right shoulder. I have in the middle of my chest the words, I get up out of bed, I put on my clothes, I got bills to pay. I have 2 dates, one on each of my shoulders. I have a circle and a triangle inside of a circle in the back of my neck. I have a duck on my
oh my
left
God, you
thigh,
are riddled with ink.
and I have a tooth on my left calf.
Which, okay, now that was when I came to visit Bob, I was blindsided, or my survivor people out there. I was blindsided by this tattoo.
My tattoo. Not my tattoo blindsided you.
Okay, so if we all know, when I went to the UK back in November, I got a tattoo by an amazing African tattoo artist in the UK. His name is Sammy Inks. He is literally incredible. And he's related to Bimpe. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God, is he queer?
I don't
Out
know.
him. Out him.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I will say he's very hot, and if he would have given me the slip of a finger, I would have gladly welcomed anything that he asked.
Did he grab some of them brown Betty thighs when he was up there grabbing that calf?
Well, that's the thing. So I have this tattoo on the back of my. Okay. Oh yeah. So I get this tattoo of myself on the back of my left calf, and then so I go to the thing, and I had like these like sweatpants on. So I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna take my clothes off to do it. So I'm like undoing my drawstring, my sweatpants, and I pull my pants. And he's like, whoa, hey man, it's okay. You can just pull it up from the bottom. I was like, oh, okay.
When like, I don't have to spread my hole. He was like, this seems a little bit inappropriate, mate. Put your hole away, man. What you doing, man? What you doing?
So I got this tattoo to the back of my calf, and I go to Bob's. I surprised Bob in LA, and then we're hanging out, whatever. And I go back to the house later, and Bob is in. I don't know what he had on, but I
was wearing my little black sack, the one on the Patreon, the one I was doing what I was wearing when I was doing the up dance.
Agatha all along, yeah. And then Bob turns around, and I see literally on the back of his left calf. A similar, because mine is a line tattoo. His is a line tattoo of a tooth. And I literally was like, you want to be me so fucking bad.
That is,
and then
okay, first of all, I did not even, me and Ezra did the tattoo for me. Ezra confirmed that I got that tattoo last year when I first moved.
I got mine last year too.
When I first moved to LA. So that had been confirmed, and we're not even gonna. Are we not even gonna mention the fact that I literally had 4 tattoos on the back of my hand before you had one? Before you had one.
Everyone gets hand tattoos, on
and
the back
everyone
of their
gets.
hand.
Oh, and you made up calf tattoos. Go off, sis. Monet, the inventor of Monet. There are like let me tell you the places: biceps, thighs, calves. Those are the tattoo places.
Calves are not, no.
Monet, stop! Don't act like Ellie Diamond, who invented the Ellie Diamond 8 count. Monet, you did not invent calf tattoos. A calf is a place you get a tattoo. That is just one of the places people get tattoos.
Okay, then why did you get a line tattoo then?
Monet, all of my tattoos are line tattoos. Every tattoo I have. This Whoopi, lines. Carol, lines. Skull, lines. I don't have any. None of my tattoos are shading.
Your skull one would not be. Your skull one is fully shaded. The whole thing is shaded in. What are you talking
the
about?
lines are thick, but they're lines. But my Carol and Whoopi's are both lines. My fish, lines. Like I stay getting lines. Don't stop acting like you invented anything on this body. Everything that was over here is original, honey. Except my teeth. The rest of it.
Except for them teeth, though.
The rest of it is OG.
Why did you get a tooth on the back of your leg?
Oh, okay. So what happened was I was kind of like, I want a tattoo. I want another tattoo. And Ezra was like, Ezra was like toying around with tattooing himself, and he like gave himself a tattoo, and I was like, honestly, you can give me a tattoo. I was like I think I was the first person who ever did a tattoo and that wasn't himself, and I was like, you can give me a tattoo if you want. And Ezra can draw pretty well. He's actually pretty good. He's pretty good at drawing. And I said, well, I would like to get like a nod. I don't have any besides Butch Queen. I don't have any nods to my drag race. Actually, that's not drag. I have hard eyes. I like getting nods to my drag race experience, and this is from my that little quote.
This is about Bob. Like I have nothing like to commemorate like drag. Wait, that's not true. But besides that, nothing. Oh wait, that's not true. I also have the okay. Literally you.
Anyway, I like to commemorate my time and my eyelashes and my eyebrows. I also have eyelashes and eyebrows. Anyway, I like to commemorate my time with drag, and one of my quotes on Drag Race was about the tooth. And I was like, I'm gonna get one tooth. If you can't find anything you like about yourself, just pick one thing you like. Like if you have one tooth that's nice, just say, man, that's one nice tooth. And then from there you can learn to love your other teeth and your mouth and your whole head and your body. So I got one tooth.
I remember that, but I thought you were referring to the bodysuit says it all. That's what I thought that was about.
No, it's about the quote about the tooth, which a friend of mine, which Larry Darnell Penn Whitfield, said, and I got that from Larry Darnell Penn Whitfield. So I got my little tooth tattoo on the back of my leg, and I'm probably gonna get. I think I might get a where the duck is on my left thigh. I'm probably gonna get a self portrait of myself out of drag. Because people always make fun of my face, how my face looks so like. And I kind of want to get a self portrait of myself out of drag with that like lazy looking face. All right, give us your tattoo tour.
My tattoo tour. So my first tattoo ever was this one. My brother Sean took me on my. I wasn't even 18 yet. It was supposed to be my 18th birthday gift.
You were about to lose your job. Oh, Sean going to jail. You were about to lose your job. Get this dance.
It says music equals life, and Bob always says, "Well, your tattoo says music equals bass clef life." I'm like, that's not how that works.
That is show everyone. Music equals bass clef life.
Then my second one, I got this in Brooklyn. This one I got right on like St. Mark's Street. That's some like random tattoo spot. It's just a Hebrew sign, the Hebrew word for Elohim, which means God. I mean, Adonai, which means God. Right, Jacob? Why are you laughing? What is so funny?
There's something funny about people getting other languages on their body, languages they don't speak. Something's funny about people getting languages they don't speak on their body. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but you got two of them.
Well, I think that Hebrew is such a beautiful language. Like when I hear people speak Hebrew, when I see it written, oh my God, that's so pretty.
Adonai.
And I have this one. This is one. It's my only color tattoo, which it looks so good. I get complimented on this tattoo all the time.
Okay, nigga.
What else do I have? I have the one down my back, but I have like a whole thing on, so I have one down my back.
Can you say what the color tattoo is? Because you just showed it, but
you're not. This is the worst tattoo tour ever. There's one here and there's another one over there. Also, by the way, if you guys go, I can't speak for Monet, but I will post. I'm gonna lotion up, and I will post a tattoo tour on our Patreon. I will show you every.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
I'll show you every tattoo on my body, honey.
I'll do that. This one was done by Maya Bailey in Atlanta. He is one of like the lead people, not in America, in like the world, who does color tattoos on dark skin. So when I was like, I always wanted a fucking color tattoo, but I was like, I'm black. I can never get it done. And then I don't remember how I found him, but somebody pointed me to his Instagram, and his entire Instagram is like riddled with him doing tattoos, color tattoos on dark skin, and he's so fucking good at it. Like I am genuinely gagged at how well this came out.
Bitch, what is the fucking tattoo? For the umpteenth time we even ask you, what's the fucking tattoo? You just keep going, tattoo.
This guy named Art Howard 212 on Instagram, he drew this like cartoon that looks literally just like this. And
what, Monet? Stop saying this. What is it? What is the tattoo?
It's a lady. It's a black lady with a head wrap on.
This is the first time you said lady with a tattoo. You keep saying this and it and tattoo and color. Folks who are listening don't know what the fuck it is. Explicitly say what it is a tattoo of.
I forgot that everyone can't see this. Calm down. Calm the fuck down,
But
bitch.
we've asked you, me and Jacob have asked you 3 times, and you keep being like, this is this.
It's a black lady with big hoops, earrings on, and a head wrap.
You are really something else.
And then I have down the spine of my back a tattoo in Arabic that says, "What others think of me is none of my business." And people always be like, "But how you know that?" People, anytime you have a tattoo that's not in your language, people always go, "Well, how do you know that's really what it says?" And I'm like, first of all, mind your fucking business. 2, I had like 19 people translate it for me. 3 of them that I knew very well, and they all, and I didn't preempt them. I was like, "What does this say?" They're like, "Well, what is it supposed to say?" I'm like, "Well, no, you tell me what it says." And they always say what it means.
Why do they always say, well, wait, what do you want her to say?
Right. I'm like, that always gets me too. I'm like, what does it say? They're like, well, what do you think it says? No, bitch, tell me, read it. What does it say?
I've always wanted to get a tattoo on me somewhere in a different language, maybe like Chinese, that says like terrible American tattoo, and then tell people it means water, sun, and love. And just keep telling everyone that, and like, but never, and just like go around with it and see how long it takes for someone to be like, do you know that your tattoo says like, I'm a dumb American? I'm a dumb American.
Well, there was this funny meme a few years ago, and it was like Americans, and it was like, you know, like Chinese symbols and like, you know, whatever, and then it was like Asians, and then it was literally taking things like water, air, fire, and just those words, and like to show how stupid it is when people get that. And
The idea of me, yeah, down the line, I'm gonna at some point get a tattoo of words that mean like dumb American tattoo and say it means like sun blossom,
peace, serenity.
Yeah. All right, what were you saying? Go ahead.
This on the back of my hand, it's like an eye and a lip situation. It's supposed to be also the eye is crying. It's like water bubbles. Oh my God, this tattoo. This was a separate tattoo. Dewan, Arcia, and my friend Julius and I, we were all besties from college. We all got this tattoo. It's like a thunderbolt. Bitch, it lasted for maybe 10 days. And it's like faded away on my hand.
Yeah, sometimes they fade.
Yeah, and then I have these 4. I feel like I have another tattoo somewhere else. I just can't remember where it is. And the one on the back of my leg.
But I definitely want to get a neck piece soon. I just like having lines. I kind of want lines that go from here and then go over my shoulders and kind of like come to there. Like maybe stop right above that tattoo.
Just those 2?
Like thick lines. And then maybe they'll like come over or something and like frame my chest or something. But I like the idea of just like having like lines to like along.
Do you ever think about like how you're gonna age with your tattoos? Like,
no.
Do you ever think like you're gonna like wake up at like 65 years or 70 years old? Like, what the fuck? Like, look at all these things on my body.
I think everyone's keeping like, how you gonna look when you're old? I will look old. Like, it's not like the tattoo gonna make you look more old. I'll just look like an old. It's like, yeah. Also, people act like we've never seen old people with tattoos. That's what kills me. People act like everyone with tattoos dies at 45 or some shit. You know what I mean? I did. I saw one like some pictures, some before and after plastic surgery pictures of this lady who got a tummy tuck and she lost like almost all of her tattoo. She lost like the whole tattoo, and it was just like a little bit of a feather at the end. And I was like,
it was like a whole like 9-inch feather, and then after the tuck, she just had like literally just like a few little wispies.
I was like, they cut this bitch's entire tattoo off. They cut this shit the fuck off. I think also, I can't remember if I'm making this up or not, but when we did We're Here, one of our drag kids on the show was missing a leg, and I think she was like, I had a lot of tattoos on that leg. Like I had a lot of tattoos.
Oh no, that's
but I can't remember if she said that or she said, I'm glad I didn't get tattoos. But it was behind the scenes. I remember there was discussion about tattoos on the leg that you lost.
Do you do tattoos hurt?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. That's what I say. People who have like a lot of tattoos, they're like, they don't hurt. I'm like, that is not true. What it is that after you get a lot of tattoos, you just know what you're getting into. You're like, you know it's going to feel uncomfortable. You know it's going to be like whatever. But tattoos always hurt. They do not ever stop hurting. And I hate when people, maybe, you know what? Maybe for some people it does. For me, it doesn't. You always feel the pain.
It's certainly a bearable pain. It's completely bearable. It hurts a lot less than stubbing your toe. If I were to describe the pain of a tattoo, everyone says it feels like you're getting poked by a bunch of needles, but it doesn't. It kind of just feels like someone is just slightly, like a little bit aggressively dragging a razor blade across your skin. And like over and over and over again.
Not a razor blade. I would say like a pin needle. Like it's like someone taking a pin needle, and instead of doing like this, it's like they're like taking the pin needle and just
scratching.
Going like zzz, and
Yeah,
scratching
that's a pretty
needle.
yeah, but the pin is hot and it vibrates. So they are. It doesn't feel like in and out. It feels like dragging across the skin. I've given a tattoo before.
To Ezra.
I gave Ezra a tattoo.
Of what? What was it again? Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I saw it. Yes.
I'll put it at the very end of my tattoo to where it's the S you draw when you're in elementary school. I put that as... Ezra was like, can you draw? I was like, I can draw one thing. Like, I can literally draw one thing. And he was like, tattoo it. And I was like, all right, Mary, let's go.
Not Bob branding his boyfriend. Jacob, you next.
I mean, if Jacob asked me to give him a tattoo, then I would do it. I would oblige. I would be happy to oblige.
Also, we have seen Bob trying to clone a Willie. I cannot imagine you holding a tattoo gun. Like, Okay,
I was a little bit nervous.
I can't even picture you.
I was a little nervous. I'm going to give him another tattoo. He said he wanted another one. So I'm like, okay, I'll give you the tattoo. Jacob got a tattoo recently. Jacob, we was hanging out. Jacob was like, I'm going to go get a tattoo. And I was like,
what'd you,
he got Ferdinand the Bull.
Oh my God, the big cartoon bull? Where did he get it?
Not the cartoon one. It's just like a little bull.
Oh, so cute.
Isn't it? So look at my little cute little baby. But yeah, Jacob's like, I'm getting this little Ferdinand the Bull tattoo. I was imagining the cartoon, the one who's like, shaped like that.
Yeah.
I was like, but no, Jacob got this other one instead.
So the same place Bob got his Whoopi and Carol, what's her name?
Whoopi Goldberg and Carol Channing.
Carol Channing. I got my Arabic one down my back, and come to find
the
out
same
that
location.
tattoo,
we say the same place, the same location, not on our body.
Like the same location, and the same tattoo artist did it. But come to find out that he was the people he worked for were problematic as fuck, and he was a cool guy, but we never went back there because he works for this trash ass person.
Yeah, and we used to give him a lot of business. We used to bring we bought everyone up in there to get tattoos all the
Taylor,
time.
Alfredo, Marty, myself. Cummings, we give them a lot of
Patty.
business.
Yeah, we gave a lot, but then we found out that one of the folks was really problematic, and he was one of the people. If you ever heard me and Monet's story, Monet tell her story about getting arrested outside of a restaurant in New York City. It was the owner of the tattoo. We found out the guy who owned that restaurant also, and called the cops on Monet, also owned that tattoo parlor. But which we didn't know before.
His name is Richie something. And if you live in New York City, he owns Mickey Spillane's, he owns DBL, he owns the tattoo shop next to Hardware, and he owns something else. He is a racist ass, trash ass person. He is like a straight Trump supporter, working in a queer industry, benefiting off of yo gay dollars. So if you live in New York City, all right. When I see people going to DBL, and I'm like, I know for a fact I have spoken to you and we have had conversations about it, and you're still going there, work.
I kind of want to get "Not My Gay Dollars" tattooed on my body somewhere. Not my gay dollars.
Oh my God! Should we get sibling tattoo? Bob, we need to get a tattoo together.
Okay, what do you want to get? Only if Jacob does it.
What, Jacob's gonna do them for us?
Yeah, for sure. He'll do it. It'll be great.
No.
Well,
no, I'm not down for that.
That was my one stipulation. I guess we'll have to just do our own thing.
I don't know what. Okay, well, if we did get a best friend tattoo, what would it be?
I mean, I don't know, something like where we touch hand, but our hands are already covered in shit. Like our hands are just mobbed and stuff. They are. Our hands are covered already. If you put our hands like this and it's like a cross over their hands. Like if I grab your hand, you grab my hand, and they do like a cross, and you have to hold hands to make it work.
What in the Full House are you talking about?
So when we hold it, like imagine if you drew a cross, like a plus sign on this, right? But it only works when you combine hands together.
I guess maybe that could be cute. I was thinking more like getting the same like thing done together.
No, I like a tattoo that when you join it together, it's like, you know, a thing now. Okay, here's a question I have for you. Would you ever tattoo like one of your like naughty bits? Would you get your like your dick or your balls, your asshole tattooed?
Ooh.
Or your
I
ass?
would get something on my grundle.
Really?
I would get something there.
And I'm
Something
assuming you
cute.
mean the space between your scrotum and your asshole. What would you
I would
get there?
something there. That's like a little surprise. I don't know. Maybe like honestly something like really cute, like a red X or like like maybe I don't know.
If you have a big ass, is your grundle big too?
Well, I can feel it.
I mean, I call
right
it taint. I call it a taint.
Taint.
Let's see how.
Yeah, my grundle is
Let me see
about
how big
the
my taint
space
is. Hold your hand up to show how big your taint is. All right, I'm touching mine. Oh my god! Sibling jerkery is happening.
I'm touching mine. This is the space between my grundle.
No, that's not possible, Monet.
And I have a measuring tape too.
That's not possible. I'm touching my taint right now. Okay, I'm starting at my hole, moving up a little further from my asshole, and I'm starting right when the balls start. Like right when the balls start, you have to stop.
Yes.
Monet, there is only this much space between my asshole
Bob,
and my ball. Monet,
no way.
not an extra ounce of space. I'm telling you. Maybe your
Bob,
balls are
that's
high and
crazy.
tight. My balls are high and tight. I don't have old swinging jabbas.
This is the space, and I have a measuring tape right here conveniently, and it is.
That is crazy. Bitch, you can get the fucking you can get the Sistine Chapel. But they gonna get the Gettysburg Address.
Okay, we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, I'll tell y'all how many inches my grundle is. Okay, my grundle is 3.5 inches.
Okay, I have measuring tape here too. I don't know why I have measuring tape here. Actually, because I was hanging something. My taint is money like 1.5 inches. The space, but there is no space between my asshole and my ball. There's practically none.
That is so. I guess when you have I have a big ass, so my body is like, we need some working room.
Is your asshole further back?
I do have a high asshole. My asshole is not. I've hooked up with some guys. Their asshole might as well be like where their taint is.
Where their belly button is.
Literally, my asshole is for a little further back than the average person. Maybe I don't know.
Guy goes to eat your ass and like, whoop, nope. Rerouting. Oh, up there. Okay.
Oh my god! Well, what would you get? Would you get something tattooed down there?
Maybe like a little check mark or a plus sign, but honestly, I couldn't imagine having a tattoo artist down there.
I was just about to say, like the comments, like what do you like? I wouldn't even know. I'm like, that's too much. And also, how do you sit on the chair? Are you sitting like with your back on the thing, or are you sitting?
I think you're on your back with like holding your legs like you're bottoming.
No.
That's what I imagine.
I would never.
And honestly, unless me and the tattoo artist were fucking, like, I'm not gonna hang out like that for you. That's wild. That is wild.
Well, Ezra can do it for you. Ezra can do it for you.
And I'm also not really trying to get that tattoo popping in my life. I'm not like hurting for a taint tattoo. A taint too.
Also the healing time, like that. It's probably so uncomfortable back down there, and a little. No. There's too much room for error.
How do you feel about face tattoos?
When they're too much, I don't find them attractive or hot or fierce. When it's like when your face is is covered in tattoos, I'm like, I can't. But like a little like something like there's an artist named Summer Walker. Before she has a tattoo like that goes into her hairline, but goes down almost like sideburns that look really cool. But I can't with like a whole face of tattoos. What about you? Can you get into that?
There's something about face tattoos that I really find sexy and daring and bold. That I'm like, you really you really got tattoos on your face. Like Eavesdropper on Instagram. Eavesdropper is YVES
He's
dropper.
are hot. His are hot.
And he has them, I mean, all over his face, like his chin, his cheeks, his forehead. The only thing that doesn't have it is like his nose, the space right beside his nose, and he even has on his eyelids. And I'm like, I think it's sexy. I'm looking at his Instagram. He has a white family. I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
He has a picture with him and his little brother, my little brother, and then it's a picture with him and some white kid. So work.
Well, you know who he used to date.
Yeah, Matt from
I don't know if they still date. Do they still date?
I don't know.
Matt Rogers. Which Matt Rogers had that big ass shark jaws tattoo on his back.
Yeah, his whole. But I know I said this a lot, but me and Matt went to the same high school.
Yeah.
Which used to kill me. We went to high school. I was a little older than he is. But yeah, we went to high school together. But I mean, I really find face tattoos kind of sexy. What, Jacob?
Comedian Matt Rogers?
No, I don't think it's Matt Rogers. I think Monet misspoke his name, but Matt was a bartender.
No, his name is Matt Rogers. He's a bartender at Hardware.
He's a bartender. He's working at Hardware. But yeah, okay. So can I tell you my story about my little fish tattoo?
Oh my god, yeah, please.
Okay, so me, Kesha, and Big Frida all have the same tattoo. It is this dead fish that we all have. Kesha's is on her arm. Mine is on my hand. I'm not sure where Big Frida's is. But we all on
her taint.
On her grundle. We all got to Big Frida got the same place. We all got the same tattoo, and it was happening in Kesha's suite on the cruise ship, like on a rocking ship, in her suite. She was giving out. She hired a tattoo artist to give tattoos. So you had to get in line. You had to just like line up to get tattoos. So me and Jacob were in line to get our tattoos, right? And Jacob was like squaring off with Scott Hoying.
Oh my god, I love Scott Hoying.
So me and Jacob were like waiting in line. I was in front of Jacob. Jacob was right behind me. We're waiting to get our tattoos. And then the guy was like, all right, I have one more. And Scott was like, oh, it's me. And then me and Jacob was like, well, and I was like, well, actually, my partner's been waiting here in line for quite some while. We have been sitting here and waiting.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then he was like, well, and I was like, we've been waiting, Scott. And I love Scott, by the way. But I was like, you're not about to fucking bully my little... Scott's like 6'5". I'm about to bully my little...
Okay, Scott is like 6'1".
No, Scott's taller than us, girl. Scott's at least 6'3". Scott Hoying is taller than I am, for sure.
I just did a podcast with Scott.
Yeah, not in person, bitch.
Yes, it was in person. It was at his friend's house in Brooklyn.
Scott lives in LA. You know you lying.
Yeah, but he was in New York for the podcast.
Lying? You always lying.
Oh, 6'3". Well, we were sitting down. But yeah, no, we did it. You know, white people be having. Well, he is also a celebrity and part of a major fucking pop group. Yeah. But yeah, Scott.
Anyway, by the way,
nice.
Jacob ended up not getting the tattoo, and he gave the spot to one of Big Frida's dancers. So one of Big Frida's dancers ended up getting the tattoo instead.
Jacob, why did Jacob give it out?
I don't know, Jacob. Why did you get it?
That's not true. What happened is it was either you or me, and I gave you my tattoo.
Oh, was that what happened?
Yeah.
Well, I got it, honey.
So basically, you Scott Hoying Jacob. You're like, no, I'll do it.
No, I mean, me and Jacob were like side by side. We weren't like, you know, we were together in line. And then
I think the more and more this podcast progresses, we all find out the true about the drag queen, the nasty, shady, rude, nasty bitch you are.
Am I?
And I'm very happy.
Am I though?
Oh, so one time on Fire Island, this was years ago, like 2014-15. I was on Fire Island and with Holly Day, and then it was this like thing where they make from like the mainland, the fire department and the and the police department, they like play each other in this like volleyball game. And then some of the girls from the island, it was myself, what's that? Portia.
Big fat girl who sings live?
My God, Bob, yes.
That's Portia.
Please be a little more discreet.
She's a big girl. She sings live.
Portia, Holly, Sasha Davenport, and myself. And then so we were doing this thing and we cheerlead them, but like it becomes this like big after party like every year, and there's like lots of chasers are like flooding the island. They're like,
if you don't know what a chaser is, a term derived from a word that a tea chaser. And these are people who want to have sex with drag queens, and well, I know in the nightclubs they call them chasers because they want to fuck drag queens, and but they also a lot of times are interested in trans women exclusively. They're trans amorous, as some people would say, and they also really love drag queens. So they come to all the places where drag queens are to find us.
Girl, so that night and this
I think
is like
people have
too.
dropped the T word, now they just say chaser.
Yeah, this is like the daytime, like 2-3 o'clock. It's on Fire Island. The game is done. Everyone's drunk, whatever. And then this guy gives me, you know the look, the eye, the wink. They're like, mm-hmm. And I'm like, uh-huh. So I follow him. I go back to his little room, and he takes out his dick, and he has a snake tattoo down the front of his dick. And I was like, he took his penis out, and I was like, I've never seen someone's dick tattoo, and I was like, it was a full snake tattoo. He was like, oh yeah, watch her when it gets big or whatever. And I was like, haha. But he was like drunk, he couldn't get hard. So then we like kissed a little bit, then I just laughed and whatever. Then like an hour later, Holly was like, girl, I just hooked up with this guy with a fucking tattoo, with a snake tattoo on his dick. I was like, oh my God, shut up. I was gonna hook up with him. But his dick didn't get harder. He's like, yeah, he didn't get it fully hard, but he like sucked me off, whatever. I was like, work.
I was about to say, now he couldn't get it up for you, but he got it up for Holly. Damn.
And then later on, long story short, Holly was like, Holly has eyed him again, and Holly and I are drinking, and like we see him, and then he like gives both of us the eye, and then so we follow him down the fucking jetty. What is it? The dock. Like, you know, like where the boat picks you up to go back to the mainland. And we follow him as like we're watching him. And then Bob, I swear to God, I don't know what happened. In the wink of an eye, I feel like he was not real. The man disappeared. Either he jumped into the water or he just disappeared. And Holly and I were like, where did he go? And like, if you know how it works, there's no place to walk. Like, it's the end of the fucking thing. You can't go anywhere.
Wait, was he drunk?
He was drunk.
He probably fell in the water. He probably fell in the water, got sucked into the water, girl.
Well, no one reported anyone dying that weekend, so I don't know.
Maybe he didn't die. He probably just fell off and then crawled out into the beach. He didn't have to. You could fall in the water and not die, but.
Well, also, the water there in Fire Island, like where the boats come, is literally like 5 feet. It's not even that deep.
Yeah, he didn't have to die. He probably just like, oh shit, I'm wet. Oh boy, me and my snake dick.
It was a pretty cool tattoo, but I would never imagine getting your dick tattooed. Also, first of all, when they're tattooing your dick, what if you get hard? Or do you have to be hard? Like, do you have to like take like a fucking Viagra for your dick to be hard to get I think so.
I mean, I don't know.
And then when it's healing, I'm pretty sure
it probably just hurts a lot.
But like, what if you get a fucking boner while it's healing? Girl, that's too complicated. It's too much.
I once slept with a guy with a tattoo on his dick one time.
You almost, or you did?
I did, and it was like at the very top. It just said the letter O, and at the very bottom it said like sweater. Like at the tip of the dick it said sweater. But then when he got
the head,
on the head it said sweater, and then when he got hard it said. And when he got hard, it said, oh, I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and select, oh, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater. And he had the whole... Imagine that somebody had...
You are so ridiculous.
Imagine if you get hard and it says, oh, I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously and care about what you put on your back, but you don't realize the sweater's not actually blue. It's not just lapis. It's actually cerulean. And I believe it was Yves Saint Laurent did a collection of cerulean nightgowns. I think we need a jacket here. I'm
going to put all that on my grundle. Every last word.
And you're going to have a lot of space. What you going to do with the rest of the space? What you going to do with the other 2 inches?
Oh my God. Okay, so I think we need to get the consensus is we need to get a sibling tattoo. Can y'all please comment below what you think a cute sibling tattoo would be for Bob and I. And I'm serious. If it's good enough, y'all know Bob. She's so fly by night. She'll probably get it if we convince her that it's a cute movie.
I mean, I got hard ice on my arm because everyone said they were getting it. I was the only one, but go off, sis.
We also did that in season 10. We were all like, guys, when we leave here, we're all getting like Roman numeral X for 10 tattoos. Cameron Michaels was the only dumb bitch that got it on her neck.
I'm still proud of my hard ice tattoo. I love this hard ice tattoo. I love it. My tattoo is also really simple. Some of my tattoos is just like as plain font as you can possibly imagine. Very handwritten. I really vibe with that style. But I personally.
Oh, you really what?
No, okay.
You really what?
Let me be.
You really what?
So I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oh, to quote you, this tastes so good.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.
You're so silly.